So I guess just to kind of talk a little bit more about like career switchers, what would you say? Um, what would you say is sort of the best way they can kind of position themselves, like during the application process, to stand out amongst a bunch of candidates? Because I think a lot of people, you you apply for a job on LinkedIn. You're going to apply for a job on LinkedIn. You're going to hit that apply button, and it says something like 10,000 applications. And I'm like, okay, like, why am I going to do that? So maybe you can talk a little bit about that. And then also in a large group of people, how can you sort of better position yourself to stand out in the application process?
Yeah, absolutely. So, I think I mentioned this in our last workshop, but one of the things that you can do, excuse me, is set alerts. Indeed, LinkedIn, or you can even literally go to Google. Google has an alert feature.
Mm.
Uh, so every day in your inbox, in the morning or in the evening, you will get a message that says, "Hey, these jobs might be a fit for you," or "Hey, this came." If it's Google, it'll say these sites were indexed. This came up in the last X amount of hours. Because the first thing you can do to make yourself stand out is to get in first. Because, like you said, Jide, if you're the 10,000th applicant or the 1,000th applicant, guess what? The recruiter stopped looking after like 70. So
Mm,
yeah, good luck. Unless 90% of their applicants were awful, right? So the first thing you do is get in there early and use those alerts, use the
yeah.
technology that's already in place to do that. Uh, Outside of that, uh, check your network. Go to your LinkedIn now. Uh, Connect to everybody you've ever worked with, or you went to college with, or high school with, and see where they're working, and see if they can get you a foot in the door.
Yeah.
Hopefully they still like you. Maybe buy them lunch first, and then connect with them on LinkedIn. But really, your network is, you hear the idiom, right? The phrase, your network is your net worth, right? So the more
Yeah.
people the more people are going to be able to get you a foot in the door and say, "Hey, this is a referral." Um, People always, they would love to see a referral, and sometimes a referral can get you an opportunity to get your foot in the door before they've even posted it.
Mm,
Um, if it's been posted, guess what? You're probably competing with people. But if you can get in before it's even posted, you're way ahead of the game. So
yeah.
I would say utilize your network. That's one way you can make yourself stand out. And then the other way was just one thing that I already mentioned was make yourself uh, a portfolio, a website, an example that can be referred to. Because if you're in a pool of people who they say, "Oh, all these candidates look solid,"
Mm,
the little things are going to push you over the top. So having a great resume, having a great portfolio, having a connection at the company, working in that space that they're already a part of, all those things. There's a lot of little things that will,
yeah.
again, they may not get you hired, but they will absolutely get your foot in the door and potentially more of a chance to interview.
Gotcha. Yeah. No, no, definitely. Um, yeah. Networking. I know a lot of people don't really know where to start sometimes with the network, but like you said, just kind of your existing connections are a really good way.